welcome you to Willard High School for the start of this championship game. The OKC Storm, the Lady Storm of OKC, and the MHEA Eagles out of Memphis, the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, so we've got Colin Hill on the PA for us today. He's doing a great job down there. My name is Paul Gilmore, alongside Joel Foreman, as we have this girls 16 and under Undisputed National Championship. So if you're joining us from Oklahoma City or Memphis, Tennessee, we're glad you're joining us here on YouTube, Featured Court 1. Make sure you give us a like, turn on those notifications to subscribe to all the games and action that's going on today. Also, check out Feature Court 2 going on at Central High School. And the starting lineups being introduced. If you just joined us for the last game in the boys 16 and under championship, we had the Cincinnati Trailblazers as the 16 and under gold ball national champions over the HSRC Monet Patriots.
It was a great game. You honestly think that if Monet had just controlled the tempo and knocked down their free throws, that was a big stretch right there. They just couldn't knock down their free throws down the stretch.
So we're going to have the Oklahoma City Storm in their baby blue uniforms with the white numbers and black trim. And for the MHEA Eagles, their customary black uniforms with the blue number and blue lettering. Two very storied programs in homeschool girls basketball. As a matter of fact, many matchups between the Oklahoma City Storm and the MHEA Eagles. We've had many of their games this week as well. We don't want anyone to believe that it's a MHEA YouTube. This is actually just a great girls program at every level. So on the jump, the tip is controlled and won by MHEA. That's Alex Reed.
Alex Reed, a solid player. She plays some varsity. She was in the varsity game last night that we did.
And we have a 5-second call right off the bat. That's caused by Jasmine Powell. And I think there's a little bit of confusion from MHEA. They weren't sure exactly why that was a 5-second call. They were running around the perimeter.
MHEA, they're a very defensive team. They like to run the press. As we see a steal right here. Great movement.
Three-pointer up by Alex Reed. No good. Too strong. Rebound controlled by the Storm. That's number 15, Elise McKeithen. She's going to stop and pop at the free throw line. Too strong. Rebound is going to be tipped out of bounds by Daisy Lappett.
I think the thing that separates this Memphis team from any other team is the fact that they can play defense. They know how to play defense very well.
The Storm opening up in a press. The Eagles players bringing it down. They should be able to control that. Good pressure from the Storm. Ball is to Ashley Molesky.
Great down low deep offense. Kick it back out. That's great. MHEA, they like to pound it inside and they like to kick it back outside. They like to play good old-fashioned physical basketball.
Very active hands from the Storm. Three-pointer is up, and that is good. Nothing but net for Alex Reed.
And the Olay chance beginning here for MHEA.
Kick out to the corner on the far side. Three-pointer is answered by Jasmine Powell.
We might have a game in store, buddy.
I think so. Both of these teams have had tremendous weeks on their way to getting here.
Looking for a solid screen here, right here. Great defense. Oh, even better spin move. And there's a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on number 4, Madeline Callahan. And she looked a little confused as she thought that layup was just inerrant and wild from Caitlin Thomas, but Thomas going to be at the line shooting too.
Caitlin Thomas, also another player on their 18U roster. She had a great game yesterday in their 18U Final Four game against the Indiana Trailblazers.
She knocks down the first.
We have a lot of Trailblazers in the tournament. That's for sure.
Second free throw off the back iron and no good.
Great play so far. Beautiful jumper. Well, that's a difficult shot with a hand right in your face.
Good job by Lacey Conley to control that board.
Here we go. Oh, beautiful pass inside and back outside. Oh,
Corner three is up and good from Conley.
that is how you play team basketball.
You mentioned it. There's some great ball movement that ended up in a wide open three-pointer for Conley.
I have a feeling we're going to hear those Olay chants a lot today.
Great rebound secured and up and in on the and one is Daisy Lapat. That foul is going to be on Caitlin Thomas.
Number 41, Caitlin Thomas, her first personal, first team foul. Daisy Lapat to the line, shooting one.
Colin Hill doing a great job on the PA system, as always. Lapat's first. Missed.
Nearly an offensive rebound, and it is secured back to Lapat. On the drive, no good. And Jasmine Powell was fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. And that one was also on Caitlin Thomas, so two quick fouls for Thomas. She's going to have to take a seat.
Her second personal, second team foul. To the line for the Storm, number 5, Jasmine Powell.
We'll have the 18U championship, which MHEA is also in. They play the Dallas Thunder. That's later on tonight.
For the MHEA Lady Eagles, number 22, Ashley Nealand.
OKC Storm 18U girls got upset early in the tournament, which was a shocker.
It was a big surprise, as well as Dallas HSAA, the number 1 and 2 overall seeds.
Great passing down low here. This is a great passing team, for sure. You gotta watch the 5-second count though. She got rid of it.
And now the Eagles are trying to figure out this Storm defense. So far they've made great passes, but the Storm just so active in shuffling their feet. There's been no entry, and that's going to be tipped and stolen away by Ambry Talbot.
There's a three, no good. This is a team that in OKC that is used to getting to these kinds of games. But so is MHEA, as you mentioned, these two teams, very historic histories.
Storm foul on number 2, Ambry Talbot, her first. Team foul number 2. To the line for the Eagles, number 5, Camille Clark.
So Camille Clark did a good job of turning and squaring up. She will be rewarded with 2 free throws.
So far, 3 players for MHEA, also on their varsity roster. Camille Clark, a great player.
You'll see that a lot in these homeschool tournaments where players will double up or even triple up sometimes. You'll see a 14U playing up on an 18U. Clark hits both, and it's a 9-6 lead for the Eagles.
Ashlyn Gillicrist.
Oh, great pass down low. Kick it back outside, inside, outside action always works. What a cut to the basket.
Yeah, layup is up and good for Elise McKeithen. Strong drive to the rim. Back and forth action here in Willard High School. And this girl 16 and under, undisputed. And that's going to be off the hands of Ashley Nealand. She says, my bad. And it'll go back to the Storm.
The Storm really need to capitalize on this possession. Got to get a score here, get yourself back into the lead. instead of steal. I like this call right here by MHEA to slow it down.
MHEA working against the Storm defense. That ball's going to be off the leg of Neeland, and that's going to be a second straight turnover for the Eagles.
A backcourt violation. Those are never good.
Chloe Brown is going to check in for the Storm.
This is an OKC Storm team that is going to shoot the lights out, and if one gets hot, another can get hot.
So we're under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Eagles lead 9-8.
Great hustle to get the ball back.
On the drive, floater up and good for McKeithen. She has 4 quick points in the first quarter, and the Storm take their first lead of the game, 10-9.
What a game we have so far. Good pass inside. Oh, and an even better block, but a foul.
Yeah, late whistle from the referee on the baseline, as Callahan is going to be whistled for her second foul as well in the first quarter.
Camille Clark to the line for the Eagles, shooting 2.
Camille Clark, a terrific free throw shooter.
Back into the game for the Storm, number 2.
No good on the first.
The announcer's curse.
Ashley Molesky checks back into the game for the Eagles.
A little bit of a delay here.
Yeah, I think another contact issue.
This time it's a player.
Yeah, McKeithen had to get a little contact solution on the lens. Eagles fans wanting some kind of delay of game, but the referees are going to allow her to go back to the free throw line. And she misses both.
Talk about icing. That delay kind of set her off. Now your free throw shooters are kind of like your kickers in football.
We've got a 5-second call going the other way this time. In my opinion, they've been a little quick on the 5-second calls.
Yeah.
And when the offensive player makes any kind of move towards the basket, they normally reset that count, but they've had a couple of quick 5-second counts in this game. Three-pointer on the way.
Oh, that is
in and
so
out.
close.
Offensive rebound also in and out. Rebound secured by Talbot, and she's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be on Conley, her first.
Her first, team third.
Ten to 9, the Storm lead.
30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter.
It's a great
On the
screen.
drive, stolen away. A lot of bodies on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Held ball.
Possession arrow will stay with the Storm. Inbounding from underneath their own basket. That's going to be tipped and nearly stolen away. McKeithen's going to shoot the long 2, no good. Offensive rebound. 15 seconds to go. Now Coach Talbot's telling the Storm, hey, let's hold on for one last possession.
One last time.
McKeithen behind the back. She got fouled. She got hacked across the body as she was going to the lane. And that foul is going to be on Ashley Neeland.
Ashley Neeland, her first, team foul number 4.
8.4 remaining.
Elise McKeithen to the line for 2.
First free throw is good for McKeithen. Checking in for the Storm is number 3, Madeline Bills. Second free throw, nothing but net. McKeithen has 6 points, and the Storm have upped their lead 12-9. We'll see if the Eagles can get one final shot as we're 5 seconds to go. On the drive, Clark loses the handle. It's going to be tipped and stolen away. McKeithen is not going to get a shot off until after the buzzer. So after 1 quarter of play in the girls 16 and under, Undisputed, the Storm 12, Eagles 9. I'm back on YouTube after this.
Thank you.
As a young girl playing tennis, I always dreamed of winning an Olympic gold medal for Puerto Rico. Entering the 2016 Rio Games, I was ranked 34th in the world. People said I had no chance to win the gold medal. The odds were against me. No woman representing Puerto Rico had ever won Olympic medals of any kind, and no woman or man had ever claimed gold for Puerto Rico. They said just to be an Olympian was good enough, that the competition was too good, that I should treat this as a building block for my career. They said go to Rio and just enjoy the experience. Well, I did. Yes, I can.